On that plane there, you can see it under the wing. And so there's like no fuses or anything on them, so that's how you can tell it's a fuel tank.
Okay, the piece hanging down?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's one over here on this plane. We've got several of them because we got a lot of them.
Okay, so what, they just...
them on the different planes to have something mounted on them. So those are disposable fuel tanks. They're called drop tanks.
So
when the plane, the planes would be mounted with up to 3 of them going on a mission in Vietnam. When they would use the fuel out of that first, rather than the fuel that's in the wings or the fuselage.
Right.
When they got to where they were going to start getting shot at, they would drop them.
Okay.
Into the jungle. Gone forever. Okay? And they would fly because they didn't want to be flying around with tanks full of gasoline on their wing, you know.
Right.
A stray bullet's going to blow the wing off. And that goes back to where we started doing that in World War II. Okay? We had drop tanks back then for the fighters. Well, they flew 5 million missions in Vietnam over the course of the time we were there. Doing some math with my partner who was in Vietnam flying airplanes like the F-4, not ours, but he flew other ones. I figured there's probably 10 to 15, we dropped 10 to 15 million drop tanks into the jungles of Vietnam.
Oh, wow. Has there been any efforts to go back and get any of them? Or do you know?
Too late.
Too late?
People got them.
Oh, cool, and they made boats out of them?
Yep.
Well, I mean, there's worse things I could have done. That is cool, though. That's very innovative. That is
neat. They just cut
neat.
them right down the center, and that gives you 2.
Right. Wow. Aye. That works.